Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a walkthrough of the Moon Goddess affirmation cards by Terri Foss. I've had this deck now about 3 or 4 years ago when a friend of mine who's sadly passed away now, I saw it on her Facebook page. Kath, her name was, bless her. And as soon as I saw the cards, I just, messaged her and said, where on earth have you had these from? Because I'd never seen anything quite like them before. And she linked me to the Etsy shop for the actual artist, Terri Foss. And some of you who have seen my readings before will know that I use these cards sometimes as an affirmation card and incorporate them in my monthly reads. I actually purchased a print as well from Terri when I ordered these cards because she's based in the States, and I will drop the link to her Etsy shop for the details of that. So she has got another oracle deck as well that she's not long bought out, because this is what's inspired me to do this walkthrough, because a good friend of mine, vlove&crystals, give a shout out to, which guys, I'm hoping to do a collaboration with V in the start of December, where we sort of pick a card on a theme, and I'll sort of read one element of the card side of things, and then you'll get an extended version of that reading where you'll go over to V's channel, and then you'll get the extended reading off V, and vice versa. Whoever goes to her channel will come over to my channel, and we just thought it'd be a nice thing for us to do a collaboration there. So yeah, V, I'm doing this walkthrough for you, my lovely, because I know you've got the other set of cards on your channel. So again, guys, if you want to go over to V Crystal's channel, I'll put her YouTube link in the description box below. Then obviously you can go and check the other deck of that. It's just that I looked into that because Terri used to sell her cards directly from her Etsy shop, but I think she sort of gives it now to the actual company who actually prints the cards. I think they're from somewhere in Hong Kong or Japan, or it's somewhere along those lines, but for the customs charges and everything to come to the UK, I think it's quite expensive. I think they were working out nearly, £80 to £90 to get a deck of the cards that V's got on her channel over to me in the UK, and they're a lot thinner, the cards that V was showing on her walkthrough for the deck of cards. But these ones are quite wide. They're like postcard size, really. But it says Moon Goddess Affirmation 31 card set collection. And it says, welcome Goddess, allow yourself to soak in the stardust and magic of this divine universe. As you browse through this 31 card collection set of my art and writings, let these images and words sink into your soul. Know you are a perfect creation. You are a goddess filled with love and light. Turn your cards over and simply choose one or more daily to receive your affirmations. Relax, soul search, discover, and find your inner serenity. Bright blessings, Terri Foss. Like I say, I will put the link for Terri's Etsy shop in my description box below. So I'm going to start to go through these cards then, okay, my lovelies. So on the front of them, we have this moon cycle here, and obviously the black and white image of the tree setting, okay. So I am just going to go and turn this one over, and obviously all the artwork is done by herself. She sells lovely prints, as I say. You can just buy prints, sets of prints as well, about this size, okay, off her Etsy shop. There's quite a lot of things on there, but her art is absolutely beautiful. But this says, I already know the answers, okay. So that's the first one. It's a nice card there. And then we have, what I do is enough. Okay. I just love the way she puts the cats in with the witch. Then we have, today I will set my intentions. And we've got a rainbow of crystals here. Okay, it's obviously when she drew the originals, this to me looks like a lot of watercolour here that she would have done on the original canvases. Then we have, I am taking time to nourish my soul. I honour my female ancestors, or I honour my female ancestors that come before me. Okay, and it's nice how how Terri just sort of like mutes the features of their faces, so it's not too complicated, doesn't overcomplicate the artwork, but it's just the tiny little brush strokes of, you know, the sort of image of the tiny flowers that are in the green grass. Okay, and the sort of, you know, the slightness of the moon and the stars on that string there. Then we have, I am surrounded by nature and her bounties. And some of Terri's artwork, I do like to write poetry, as you know, but I also like to have a little bit of a dabble in painting. I'm not brilliant, guys, I'll admit that. I'm no Van Gogh or Monet or or anything of Terri's standards, but I find painting or drawing quite therapeutic. And, you know, when the mood takes me as such, I will get my paints out and have a little dabble. So I am going to show you a couple of my efforts after I've gone through this. I have actually used the one in my intro trailer, if you haven't seen the intro trailer on my channel, but yeah, I will go through the couple of art pictures that I've done, and this was one that sort of inspired me really to do a little go at painting. So yeah, we've got that one. I am surrounded by nature and her bounties. Then we have my dreams guide me. And that's just like lovely there, just sitting on the curve of the moon with a cat. Sort of like looking down on the world. And here we've just got all the crystals. So that's a pretty card. Like I say, you know, simple detail, you know, but just beautiful with the colouring and everything that she's done on these. Then we have, I am worthy of healing and total well-being. Again, just simple colours there, but, you know, simplicity. They always say, don't they, sometimes less is more. So we've got that one there. And then we have, I am letting go of what does not serve me for the better good. Okay, and that reminds me like of like she's painted a glass, you know, the cloches that they call them, but obviously it's a see-through glass one. But it's as though you're protecting your own little world there. Okay, it's like somebody's trying to protect their little world. Obviously the cards all mean different things, how you incorporate them. Like I say, I've used them in my readings quite a lot at the end as an affirmation when I first started my YouTube channel. Only positive thoughts and energy flow through me. Again, that's simple, just simple lines of a drawing. But absolutely lovely cards. Then we have, I feel my intuition guiding me. And again, the detail on the wolf there is lovely. And you can just sense like the embracing of the trees coming either side. Gives you that sense of a tunnel really, even though it's on a flat card. Amazing really what the perception you can get with a paintbrush. Then we have, abundance surrounds me in all forms. Okay, and that's like to me nature's natural gifts really, you know, crystals that just grow naturally and things that, you know, we do take for granted sometimes. We don't sort of embrace nature enough and the gifts that it does bring to us. But yeah, that's a nice card, and the actual phases of the moon there. So then we have, I dance with the moon and the stars. And that's a nice simple card as well, and you just get the light sense as well here. Obviously I don't know whether it'll pick up on the camera, but you know how she's done it with the her drawing and painting. Just simple but lovely. Then we have, I am ready to seek adventure. Okay, again just simple lines, but you just get a warmth and, you know, the glow and the feel. I think they're lovely, I do. That's why I bought one of the bigger ones, because you can frame these and, you know, absolutely lovely. But I've got a thing about art. I have got a thing about art. I am a wise warrior. Now I sort of base my picture that I drew, but I put some trees and made the moon, you know, not dark, but you'll see that little bit at the end anyway. My Tony Hart effort. Oh dear, showing me age now. If anybody knows Tony Hart from the kids television programme, I think it was back in the late 70s. Yeah, I used to watch that as a kid. People used to send their artwork in, and then they had a section at the end where they'd show all the kids who'd sent their artwork in. But yeah, I will care for and protect Mother Nature. Okay, that's lovely. And I love foxes, you know, and it breaks my heart really when, you know, the fox hunting people and everything else, you know, chase these foxes over the woods and what have you, you know, with the hounds. And I just think, why, you know, they class it as a sport, but it's just barbaric really. And I'm in no way, shape or form in supportive of anything like that where nature's hurt, you know, for the sake of a sport. It's just, you know, I understand that people have to, you know, when there's lots of pigeons and things causing, you know, a mess in city centres and they get overrun, then I can understand that, do you know what I mean, pest control. But even so, I'm just adverse to anything to do with, you know, killing animals for the sake of killing them really. But I will not dwell on my past. I am what I am today because of it. That's just simple, that is. I just feel that's like transformation, growth. It's a nice card. Then we have, I embrace the higher power of the universe. And I absolutely love this. I always look at this picture and I always think of winter, you know, like the autumn and the last few leaves blowing off the trees, and then we're just walking into the season of winter. And when you hold the card and see the card, it feels cold as well. You get like a sense of coldness from it. So yeah, pretty cards. Then we have I am unstoppable and victorious. And that's just a simple sketch there that she's done. But again, it's, you know, so simple, but, you know, pick up so much detail from it as well. And again, with no features on the faces and that, it's just really clever, very clever. So then we go on to the next one, guys, and we've got I choose tranquility, love and light. And I absolutely, you feel a sense of flow with this card, because like her hair looks like it's blowing in the wind, and you can see, like, you feel like there's movement in her clothes, and yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And believe me, I'm in no way, shape or form in the, you know, in the skills that this lady's got with my drawing. It's like kindergarten, honestly, guys. But still, it's not about what it looks like. It's the feelings and relaxation it gives you. So, you know, you don't have to sort of be, as I said, a Van Gogh or a Monet just to pick up a paintbrush. And it is, honestly, it's therapy. It doesn't matter what you create. You know, if it doesn't matter what it looks like, if it's taking you out of, you know, this to release your stresses, you know, just go with the flow. You haven't even got to think of anything to draw, you know, and just see what manifests on the paper, you know. But I do feel art's a therapy, you know, writing and art is a therapy. But then we have, I will use my talents and abilities. Okay, and that's a nice card there. Now she has put slight detail on there. Just very softly done. But yeah, lovely. Then we have my senses and intuition are heightened. And I thought that reminded me a little bit of, I've never watched the series, mind you, but Game of Thrones, I think it is, with the dragons and that. And it gave me that little bit of an element when I saw these. But yeah. And the Dragon Queen. But I do like that. Then we have I am perfectly unique. and that's like an interpretation of a peacock feather. Absolutely. And again, you feel, you could just touch that and just feel the feathers, you know, the fine feathers of it. How she's done the strokes of the feathers on that card. Beautiful. Then we have, I am living life with passion. That's cute, that is. You feel like it looks like you could touch that furry fuzziness of that owl's fur, that baby owl. Yeah. And a little bee. Then we have, I am a goddess. And again, we've got the moon phases under here. And it looks like a lotus flower, I think that one's showing there. Beautiful though, that is. And again, you can imagine she's done this with watercolours and everything. Then we have, I love and cherish my entire being. I've got a little cauldron going there, and again with the crystals and the moon phases above. Yeah. Then we have, I love this card, I am feeling humble and grateful for my life. And you just feel like a sense of movement there. A sense of movement just flying off. Like she's hanging onto the moon and she's got these stars hanging from her hair. It's just absolutely beautiful. And again, the movement in the way she's like, lots of like movement in the material of the dress. But yeah. Then we have, I embrace change as the wheel turns. Again, we've got another owl there and moon. Again, just simple, you know, and it looks simple, doesn't it? You think, oh, you know, I could do that. But, you know, honestly, they have got a talent, these people. Amazes me, really. All the talented people in the world. I am connected with the earth and my divine self. And there we've got a new moon and then a full moon. It's like, actually it's like an eclipse really, because you can see one moon, you know, the dark moon, and then it's just like an eclipse, that is. Like there could be like the sun going over the moon even. But again, a lovely card. Then we have, I am aligned with my soul. That's pretty. And I love it the way they, you know, it looks like splashes of paint, and but it works all in, it blends in this theme. And then the last one in the 31, we've got, I have empathy and kindness for others. Again, that's lovely. So yeah, my lovelies, as I said, I do my little bit of painting when I can, and like I said, Terri Foss's drawings, the simplicity of them, then I did have a go at doing a couple, and the one that's on my trailer, guys, is this one. And I did the witch, as I said, I was inspired by one of Terri's cards, but I actually did it like going into a snowy kind of wood theme on that one. So that's the one that I did put in my trailer, and I put poetry, which obviously digitally done when I was uploading it. So yeah, but I sat there and I just absolutely loved getting my paints out and doing that, even though I'm not fantastic, as you can see. But even so, I did enjoy, and I do enjoy painting when I get the time. So that was one of them I did. And then the other one, again, it was a snowy scene, because I've got to think about winter, because I was born in the month of November. It's my birthday soon, guys. On the 7th of November I was born, and I just love winter, and I absolutely love snow. And then this was another one that I did, just, you know, working off one of her cards, really. Again, just with the snow and the fur around the thing. And so yeah, like I say, I'm no Van Gogh. You know, they're not going to sell for thousands of pounds, but you know what I mean? It's therapy to me, absolute therapy, guys. When I do my, when I just take myself away, and I should do a little bit more really. They do say practice makes perfect, but yeah, but this was my favourite one, and that's why I put it on my VT, guys. My little trailer coming in. So there you go, my lovelies. I've done that for you, my lovely V crystals. Bless you. And I will put a link below in this, so you can look at the other deck of cards by the same artist that V will walk through on that. So yeah, until I read to you next time with either another deck or my actual readings, look after yourselves, my lovelies, and I'll speak to you again soon. Take care then. Bye.